What's up, everybody? Welcome to HPT. And today in this video, I got something special for you guys. Hold up. I got something extremely special for you guys because, I get a lot of traders that high performance trader, and it's my purpose to help everybody become a really good day trader. Okay. Now, I've never traded a funded account. I've never, signed up with anybody, right? Top Step or any of those prop firms out there. I've never done it until today. Today was my first day. I joined a Top Step account, and I want to talk to you guys why I did it. All right. I want to talk to you guys, more importantly, how the strategy performed. And so that a lot of people out there that trade fundeds can benefit from this. First things first, I truly believe trading funded accounts is a phenomenal tool. Okay, like hands down, funded accounts. I used to feel a lot of certain ways about it. I was like, dude, they can't be good. What sort of business plan profits off traders blowing accounts, etc., right? Like I kind of felt a little mixed about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then up until recently, I realized a lot of people that join my Discord are trying to pass funded accounts. So I was like, you know what? If I'm going to lead these guys and help them, I should probably trade a funded account, right? So I went out, I got a 50K account over here, nothing crazy. And we dove into this Top Step challenge. And, overall, I think it's awesome. I think trading fundeds are awesome. Futures are great. There's so many benefits, but I got to hit you with the but. There's also a lot of challenges. So today in this video, I want to talk about that. Okay. There's obviously a massive difference in between trading a live account and a funded account, and not just because the capital, it's the freedom. Okay. So I've traded my own account for the last 6.5 years. I've been trading for like 6.5 years. Okay. I started in 2019. So think about that. I traded my own money for the last 6.5 years. And then today it was my first day trading a funded account. Now you got to look at it like this. When you are trading options, this was the biggest hurdle. Okay. The biggest benefit to trading a funded account versus trading an option account is the freedom. You have unlimited buying power. Let me explain. So I trade on Thinkorswim. All right, hold on. On TOS, I trade a cash account. All right, I have my own cash in this account and I execute trades. Okay, what that means, right? And I keep around 2,500 to $3,000 in my account. That seems to do the trick for me. But that means I really only have enough capital trading SPX to take 3, maybe 4 trades a day. Okay, and depending on how I'm doing for the week, that number varies. Now, when you only have so much capital, that applies a lot of pressure. Let me explain. So I have multiple people on my mentorship that they're like, Josh, how much money does it take to get into trading? And I like to tell them, I'm like, anywhere from $500 to $1,000. But the thing is that's not the most realistic number, because if you go and start your own live account with $500, even if you trade one contract, right? One SPY contract's around $120 or $100. You're only going to be able to take 4 trades. Okay. Now, if you get on the funded account, okay, you now have the unlimited freedom to get in and out of the market, right? Like you like you could just shoot. You could literally get in a trade here, like today. I mean, I literally took this short this morning, and we're going to go over all the trades I took, so don't worry. But I took this short here. I took the same exact short here, okay? You have the freedom to get in and out, like scalper status, straight sniper, where as an options trader, I'm holding my position for on average 48 minutes. Okay. Today on my funded, I was looking at the data. Most of my trades fell under 10 minutes. I literally had almost an 80% win rate with my trades that were under 10 minutes. So what does that mean? That means I'm getting in and out, okay? Like on this trade. And this is why I wanted to make this video, because the video is titled, "Can we pass a funded trading the HPT crossover?" And in my opinion, I don't know how anybody does it without trading my strategy. Okay? And that's what we're going to dive into. Because when you look at my strategy, or our strategy, right? This right here, this is a short play. Let me get rid of this. All right. So basically what we got here is a moving average cross taking place. Okay, hold on. Let me get my little tool here so that I could draw. You guys know how much I love drawing on videos. Okay, so basically over here, here's my EMA cloud, okay? We got green, that's the 5 EMA, and this is the 20, all right? And now, once again, anybody that wants more information on the strategy that we're going to be talking about, click the link in my bio, sign up. I send you a free mini course, okay? And the data to back the strategy up, all right? It's very simple, critical level, moving average cross, RBI, GBI entry. All right, so that's the strategy that we're using to trade this funded account. So, I mean, the first trade I took was right here at 7:55 in the morning. Okay, so once again, that's another benefit. Okay, benefit number one is unlimited buying power. Okay, unless you blow your account. And if you blow your account, you're just not stomping out. And I don't understand why people wouldn't stomp out, because they could get back in. Okay. And that's something else we're going to talk about, right? Like if you're trading a funded account and you're not stomping out of your positions, you really need to figure out what's going on, because there should be never a point in time where you're getting into a position. Okay. Like right here, we hopped in the market short right here, right after we got this green bar right here. Hold on, you can't see it. Here we go. So this GBI, okay, green bar gets ignored. This is where we hop in short, and our stop loss goes right here, okay? So once again, if I'm trading futures, I should never allow my position to go up here and me still to be holding. This is why the HPT crossover is so effective. And I want, like I said earlier, I don't know how anybody is actually making are being successful without trading something similar. Okay, like I traded this strategy today, and I crushed the market. Nothing crazy. I wasn't trading large size. I literally was trading 1 to 2 contracts here. Okay, so once again, like I wasn't going super hard. I still made over $1,000. I think I end up having like 3 losing trades and somewhere like 7 winning trades, right? Once again, getting in and out, in and out, in and out. And it's because we have way more freedom on the funded account, okay? But there's key things that you got to look at, okay? So the pros so far is we have unlimited buy power, right? We could get in, we could get out. One of the biggest issues I see when I'm coaching is traders struggling to stomp out. Now, this is the thing. If they only have $500 in their trading account, okay, and they're trading on Thinkorswim, right? Like say they sign up for a cash account here and they hop in the market long right here, okay? This is our strategy, by the way, right? We get a moving average cross right here. We get a red bar right here that's ignored. So that's a long play. I took this long today, okay? Now, if I'm hopping in this on futures, this move is gonna make me tons of money. You're gonna do extremely well on this move. Where if I'm trading options, I'm not gonna make as much money. Okay, now bring it back to the trader that only has $500 in his account. You know, let's say right here he's up $30, $40. He's trading one contract, and now nobody wants to trade just to make $40. So what does he do? He holds the position and ends up getting stomped out right here for a loss. So once again, notice the difference in the situation, okay? You got a futures trader that's trading a funded account that hopped in this long and he made $400 or $500 versus the options trader who hopped in the same trade, but he's a beginner trader. So he is only trading one contract and he might only be up $40. Okay. He might only be up $40 right here. And he doesn't want to just play for $40. So he holds, and then he ends up getting stomped out right here. Okay. So once again, we have two scenarios. This is the meat and potatoes of trading, guys. Expectations. Like if your expectations aren't right, you're going to struggle big time. And so once again, quick recap. Funded account. What are the benefits? Okay, we could get in and out of positions. Okay, if I get into a trade and it goes against me, bam, I can get out. I don't care. Yeah, I'll take the loss, but I don't have to worry about getting back in. See, if you understand our strategy, you never have to worry because you know you could just identify another, like say you missed this trade right here. Say you missed it. All you got to do, where is it? Is wait for the next one, right? Which was right here. We literally got another green bar to be disrespected. So that, my friend, right there is an entry short. Bam. Targeting this level right here. Put my stop right here. Price rallies down. And I get out of my position as soon as I hit a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. Okay. Like when I'm hopping in this, I think I hopped in this on three contracts. My risk, my stop was up here for $300. And I end up getting out of this position up around like 420. So once again, I'm risking 300 to make 420. A lot of traders like, oh my God, Josh, that's not a 1-to-2. Yeah, bro. But we have a 78% win ratio on this setup. So once again, right? Like the higher your win ratio is, you don't necessarily like you can tune the equation to fit your style of trading. Don't do what everyone else says to do. Do what works for you. That was one of the biggest mistakes I made when I was first trading, started trading. I was like, Umar said I got to trade a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio. So I'd hop in this and I'd be like, I need a 1-to-3. And then the trade would go in my favor. I'd be up hundreds of dollars, but I wouldn't sell because Umar said 1-to-3. Listen, nothing against Umar. He's a phenomenal trader. But there's different levels, okay? Like everybody goes through their own journey, okay? You don't have to do what anybody does, right? Like, as a matter of fact, I think you should don't even do what I'm telling you to do. Figure out what you should do based off your journal, okay? Like if you trade my strategy and it's not working, don't trade it or join the team so that we can teach you how to actually trade it because the strategy works. So before I forget, let's do this, okay? We're going to do it like this. Hold on. I want to make sure we get this figured out here. Okay. Pros and cons funded account. Okay, so right here, pros. Unlimited buying power. Okay. And once again, this means we can easily get out of losing positions. Okay. Because if there's no wall there, we could get in and out of the market. We don't care. It's all good. Okay. So unlimited buying power. That's a win. Another pro here is, what was it I said? Okay, hold on. Pro, unlimited buying power. You get in and out of positions. Oh, there's way more opportunity. Okay, way more opportunity, guys. I took a trade this morning at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I seen a beautiful opportunity, so I took it. Bam, way more opportunity. Okay, so now you're not limited. As an options trader, I need to make my move happen before at least 2:30, 3 p.m. I don't want to be trading 0-day options headed towards 4 p.m., right? Unless I found a perfect opportunity, which that'll just turn into bigger issues, okay? So these are some pros here. Let's get into cons, okay? Because there is a lot of cons. The biggest con that I noticed today is unlimited buying power. I automatically now know why people blow accounts. Okay? Like when people are like, oh, blew another funded, I know exactly why. It's because they cannot walk away. They cannot walk away. This is massive. This is so important. Like, especially if you got on a losing streak. Once again, it's futures. There's margin, meaning you can just execute all day. You could take 1,000 trades if you wanted to, as long as you didn't blow your account, right? So how bad is that when your perspective is off? That's bad. Okay? Like if I'm not seeing the market clearly, I could easily go on full tilt. Now, once again, that's another reason why I truly believe our strategy is so effective, right? Because once again, like when I'm looking at the market here, there's nothing here for me. Okay? There's nothing. Oh, this is the trade I took. Where was it? Today, this morning, I woke up. So I wake up at 3:30 in the morning every day. So this was my first long today. I hopped in a long right here. Bam. Caught a great move up. But anyways, right? Or where was it? It was right here. So you guys see this red candle right here that was ignored. So if I come over here, I'm still getting used to this stuff over here. You guys remember that mini course I just made on areas of value? So basically what that means is anytime you get an RBI, which is one right here, you draw a box around it, right? Now check this out. That would be your long entry, right? But so would this, okay? Why? Because this is the level. Guys, I'm telling you this right now. All this money I made right here today was because of this. Areas of value. Areas of value are key, especially when trying to pass a funded account, okay? Because once again, if one of our main cons is having too much opportunity, too much freedom, you need a strategy that filters the bullshit, okay? And this is really where the RBI, GBI changed my life and hands down. And I'm sure most traders on HPT would tell you the exact same thing. That the RBI and GBI it's so effective because of this exact reason. Anytime you get an RBI, draw a box around it. Okay? You know what's crazy, guys? This was the first RBI. Go figure. So look, buyers respected it here, 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 four times. Those are 4 opportunities right there. So, I know I kind of got a little sidetracked there, but basically what I'm getting at, oh yeah, hold on, one more trade here. So, I think I told you guys, but basically we got here a moving average cross, okay? The 5 and the 20 shifted. It actually happened like right here. And then what do we get right here? A green bar ignored. So what do? We draw a box around it, okay? So that's going to be a short play. And our stop loss is going to go right here, okay? Right above it. Say you missed it. Okay, that's completely fine. Once again, it happens, but our box is still there. So we play the retest in the GBI out of it. That's your short play. I entered into the market right here short and right here short. 2 scalps, boom, done. Then I go, what time was it right here? 8 o'clock. I end up so right here I'm getting my daughter ready for school. She's got to be to school at 9:30. Okay. I take this long right here. Why? Well, once again, moving average cross, red bar gets disrespected, enter long. Okay. My first target is this guy right here. Oh, this is my target. Boom. Rip up, come down, get the cross, get another RBI. This one's cool. Look at this one. Okay, hold on, not too many lines. Ready? Guys, I'm telling you, the areas of value are life changing. So right here, okay, this is a red bar that gets ignored. RBI. I call these ribbies. Okay, ribbies. Guys, learn to spot ribbies and only trade them, and there's no way you can lose a funded. Like, dead serious. I want somebody to try, and I'm going to do it and show you guys, but join a funded account and only trade RBIs and GBIs. Dead serious. Keep your stop loss directly below the candle you enter. The 3-minute works very good too. There's tons of stuff we go over in High Performance Trader that'll help you do this. But the biggest thing, and I'm giving this completely away on YouTube for free because it's life changing, and I think everybody should know how to do it, is identify these areas of value. Okay, so if you're new and this is like your first time watching me, go watch that mini course. If you've already watched that mini course, go watch that mini course again. Areas of value are amazing. I'm telling you right now, areas of value made trading today very simple. Did I grab the biggest moves? No, I didn't need to. Right? Once again, like I already trade SPX for a living. So transitioning over to the funded account was very similar, right? Like, moves are quick. You don't want to leave any waste on the table, right? Like, we get in, we keep our stops tight. Like, I'm risking 4 ticks a candle. Like if I'm trading 3 contracts, I'm only risking $300. 4 ticks. And that's what this is. If I get in long right here, this is like 4 ticks right here. So all in all, guys, you have to trade. I mean, you don't have to. I don't care. But I'm just saying, another good thing about this strategy is going back to the pros and cons. Okay. Pros, unlimiting buying power, meaning we can easily cut our losers. There's no reason to hold a loser. 0. Not trading futures. Like, if you're an options trader and you only have so much money, I feel for you, because that was me for a very long time, right? It took me a long time to build my account to that $3,000 mark, where now I can like breathe. I like that $3,000 a week is really all I need in there. And I'll end up doing more one day. But for now, trading 1 to 2 contracts on SPX, all I need in there is $3,000. But it took me a while to build and get there. And it's because when you only have so much buying power, you overthink the shit out of your entry. And you're like, oh, I'll wait for the next one. Let me get in there, right? And then this is what happens, okay? So say you only have so much buying power and you see this setup. Next thing you know, you're like, I'll wait for the next one, okay? And your entry ends up, and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to miss it. Let me just get in. We've all done it. Don't act like you ain't never done it, okay? I know you've done it. I've done it a lot, okay? Basically, what you're doing is fumbling your entry. And you only have so much buying power, right? So it's pretty much a result of being restricted, okay? You only have so much buying power. You don't want it to be on a losing trade. So you're trying to make sure you get a certain setup, right? A perfect one. Even though, guys, there's no such thing as certainty in the stock market, which is why I do recommend funded accounts for beginning traders, right? It teaches you to get in and out, but they're not perfect, okay? Because that same reason that we just said right here, the unlimited buying power, that's a pro, but it's also a con, because full tilt is a heartbeat away, okay? Like there's nobody that's going to tell you to calm down. Okay. Like it's crazy. I read this in a book. I think it was Mark Douglas. He was like, everybody says they want to be a trader because of the freedom, right? There's, I don't want to work for my boss. I'm going to trade. I do it when I want, right? That's what most people say. That's what I said. I'm not acting like I'm different. It's one of the main reasons I wanted to become a trader, right? I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to trade when I wanted, etc., right? But the thing is what that means is there's no rules, okay? Even at the casino, there are rules. There's structure, okay? There's specific bets, wages, there's specific currencies, there's specific times. Like like, believe it or not, there's a lot of structure. You can only bet so much. And there's only a certain amount of games. Trading, guys, this is the ultimate freedom. And a lot of, like, when people hear freedom, they go, "Ooh, freedom, yay." Not yay. You have been programmed to get up, brush your teeth the same way every day, go to the same damn job every single day, talk to the same girl or boy every single day, act the same way every single day. You have more structure than anything. So when me and you, when we get introduced into an environment like the stock market, we go full retard, absolute full retard, going long, going short, no stop, balls deep, as many contracts as possible. Let's go. And then what happens? You blew your account. And you go, damn, I'm not disciplined. No, bro, it's got nothing to do with discipline. You are in an environment that you are not used to. You have no business getting in the market with unlimited buying power. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been trading for 6.5 years, and the first thing I noticed as in trading futures today, I was like, holy shit, I've been glued to my computer. I ain't been this glued to my computer in a long time. Anybody on my team knows I'm a one and done type of guy. I get a good trade, I'm like, I made $1,000, I'm good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today, I was like, okay, in here. I took a trade at 5 a.m. at the gym today. As cool as that sounds, that's also very dangerous. Okay? So, once again, there's a lot of pros, but there's two sides to every coin. Okay? And I guess what it all really comes down to is where you're at in your trading journey. And maybe you need a little more structure right now. Okay? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you got too much structure. Or maybe you're not doing well growing your small account, right? Like I think funded, and I'm contrary to what I've been saying for a long time, because I did not believe in funded, but I do think they are a beneficial tool. But there is a massive difference, huge difference, in my opinion. Like you cannot trade a funded the same way you trade a live account. Like it's different. And there's some variables there, right? Like I'm really talking options versus futures in reality. Okay. Like that's the this is options versus futures, right? Because I trade options on my live account, and obviously futures on the funded. But what time is it? 5:08. Let's see here if we can look at a few more trades. Oh, there's one more trade I want to talk about here before I hop off. It's off Open Print. I don't like the trading view chart, so I'm just going to show you on here. Let's see. Okay. Open Print. She paid well today. So once again, right? Like if you go over to my website, you'll see my strategy. Okay. A 3-step approach. What are they? Well, once again, guys, funded account, live account, sim account, fake account, real account. I don't care what sort of account. If you are here to identify good opportunity, you really need to understand our strategy, because in my opinion, it presents some of the best opportunity. And the best part about it is it protects you from the garbage price action. Okay, let me explain. So over here, okay, all morning, do you guys think we traded any of this? Hell no. We did not take one trade in any of this. And it's not because, oh my God, we're so damn good and we know. No, it's because our strategy just wasn't present. Okay. There was nothing there that was healthy, that was attractive. So we took no trade. And it felt really good. Who was it? Jesse Livermore said he didn't make his fortune off trading. He made his fortune off waiting. Okay. Now, don't just wait without knowing what you're waiting for. Okay. Make sure you know what you're looking for. But I thought that was really cool. I really like when he said that. And then this was a great opportunity right here. I did not take this short, and I should have. I took it short right here. Okay. I hopped into the market short right here and caught a pretty good move down for a couple candles. But all in all, it was pretty much the same trade. We're getting a moving average cross off open print, followed by a green bar, which is right here, that gets disrespected. Okay. That's a great short entry. Quiz. Where does the stop loss go? Directly above the green bar. Okay. Moving averages really played a big role here. Because like I told you, I ended up getting in on this candle right here, the one I just butchered, and ultimately it was because of the 2-minute time frame. Okay, look at it, dude. Look at this. Wah! Look at that. 2-minute 20. 2-minute 20. I know I'm retarded. I think I'm a little retarded. Great short play. All in all, it was a pretty good day. It's definitely, but you know, before we wrap up here, remember, guys, there's pros and cons to everything in life. Okay, if you go from trading a Honda to a Ferrari, there'll be a pros and a con, right? Like no matter what, there's a pro and a con. But the biggest thing to take away is, in my opinion, okay, there's nothing wrong with a funded account. I think a funded account is a great way to become a little bit more, what is it? Like a little bit more, hold on. I wanted to show you the dashboard here. Top step. Funded account is a great way for you to get in and out of the market with no constraints. Okay. But remember, guys, it's also a way for you to get in the market with no constraints. You need to have the discipline. Okay. If you are struggling, here we go. If you are struggling, see, we started this. What is this? I bought it 9/6, which was when? That was Saturday. So that's when I bought it. Today was my first day trading, right? We're going for here $3,000, and then I will be able to pass the challenge, right? Now, the thing here is, like, if you're getting ready to do something like this, you have to ask yourself, like, what sort of plan do you have going into it? Are you going to be trading support and resistance? Are you going to be trading supply and demand? You need clear and clean entry criteria, okay? Because it is very easy to just hop off and go full retard and start making bad decisions, okay? And it doesn't make you a bad person. Like I even made a retarded trade today. I was like, oh my God, right? Because it's that easy to get into the market. But thankfully, I was able to cut the loss very quickly, okay? So all in all, fundeds are a phenomenal way, I think, to build confidence and capital, as long as they pay you out. I guess we'll see here when I pass this, and however long it takes, because I heard some stuff about that too. But you know what? You can't be scared your whole life. Don't be afraid to see if you could pass it, right? I think it's a good tool. It's also a great way to get familiar with futures. I always wanted to trade futures, so I think it's a pretty good tool. And we happen just to have a phenomenal day trading strategy. So it works extremely well while trading futures. This is why I love moving averages and trading all together. So I'm going to be doing some recaps on this. I'll keep you guys posted. I appreciate you guys coming and watching this. Click the links below. Get the free mini course. I'm telling you, if you are trying to passive funded, you definitely want to watch the mini course. And then check out the mini course on areas of value. Peace.